So this is the second video where I'm going to go in depth into the different kits. The first video is going to be kits 1 through 5, and then the second video will be kits 5 through 10. So in this first kit, which I call individual components, most of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking about it, but I'll go over it again. We've got a wool blanket, a steel cup and a steel water bottle, 2 different stoves, an alcohol stove that I made, and a bottle that was a saline bottle that now has alcohol in it. I've got several of these, and you can pack one for every fire, or actually 2 fires. You'll be able to fit 2 fires worth of alcohol in each one of these. And then I've also got my little sterno fuel with this little ring that I got from Pathfinder that you can sit on there, and then sit your cup on top of that. So that's nice to have sometimes, especially if you're just going out and you don't want to make a fire, but let's say you just go to the park and you want to make a cup of coffee and sit back and watch the sunset. That makes it really easy to do. I've got my rain gear, which is just some rubberized pants and shirt. I've got my tarp, which is my shelter for all different occasions. It's got 2 poles, 4 stakes, and 2 bungee cords in there. And at some point I'm going to do another video of all the different setups for that. I've got my 12 gauge shotgun in case either I'm hunting or I might hunt because it's the season. I'm on in friendly territory on somebody's land. We may see what we get. I've got a headlamp with spare batteries, AAAs. I've got my tomahawk, my open nail knife for fine carving and stuff. I've got my Leatherman wave, which I always take. My saw, which I take most of the time if I plan on cutting anything down, and my K-bar, which I take almost all the time. So that's the individual components, plus the bag, obviously. And so let's move over to components 2 through 5. So here are components, or kits 2 through 5. I'm going to go through them really quickly, but in a little more detail. The first and the most detailed one is my utility pouch. I call it a utility pouch because I don't really know what possibles pouch really means. And it's more than a survival pouch. I don't really carry a survival pouch, I just carry camping stuff. So on the outside here I've got some little cards that are laminated, and they have different tracks on them, animal tracks, if I can get them out. There we go. So that shows different tracks, and then it has different sizes and widths and gaits for each of the animals. Inside the front pouch here, I've also got an emergency blanket and a signal mirror. So inside the pouch, and again, this pouch has a little bit of everything, as you can see. So this is meant to do the work of a lot of different things, and I can take this to substitute for a lot of other stuff. So I've got cordage, I've got a tiny fishing kit, I've got a whetstone, I've got some jute twine, I've got some baling wire. I've got this, which is all sorts of little cordages. I've got dental floss, there's thread, there's sinew, and there's a spool of fishing line. So all those are there, and a little hank of trap wire. In here I've also got a little flashlight, a whistle, and a compass. And this is on a hook, so this is sort of, if I need some navigation or need to be found, I can just unclip this and clip it onto my backpack so that it's out and ready to go. I've also got a energy bar in here because I try to keep at least a few calories inside this. I've got Victorinox Farmer, which is sort of my cutting tool that's in this kit. I've got a lot of different plastic bags, some small ones, and I've got some really heavy-duty freezer bags. I've got a lighter, I've got a ferro rod, I've got some little candles in here, a couple matches, and a couple of sharpening stones. Alright, I've got a toothbrush and toothpaste, which I don't see in a lot of kits. So I've got coffee and drink mix, and I've got iodine tablets in this little container here. I've got salt and pepper. I've got coffee filters for filtering, some tins, some tin foil, and there's a pocket back here in which I have a little thing of Kleenex, which I use for TP, and that's about it for this one, I think. Oh, and there's a handkerchief back here, handkerchief and a little razor blade. So that's a lot of stuff to be in one little kit, but it's nice because I can pack it in my bag, or I can just hook it on my belt in lots of different ways. Next one is my fire kit. I've got 2 of them. I'm going to go through them really quickly. So Altoid tin, magnesium bar, and a lighter. In here I've got steel wool, and I've got some of my homemade waxed cotton fire starters. That's that one. A buddy of mine gave me this Maxpedition pouch, which is really cool. And this is sort of my more fun fire kit. It's got a little bit of everything. I've got my little flint and steel, which I can unhook from the pouch and spark. And this is made to hold dip cans. They made it for the military to hold two snuff cans. But in here I've got my old school flint and steel that I use all the time. I love that because it's really fun. I've got a lighter in the bottom of here just because. And then I've got a case of my fire starters inside here. So all that fits in here. The next one, my tape and my cordage, kit number 4. This was a pouch from a little thermos. So I kept the thermos because it's pretty awesome, but I took the pouch because I wanted something for this. So what I've got here is I've got a little roll of sinew. I've got a roll of duct tape, which I re-rolled myself. This is on another video if you want to see. This is a spool of bank line. Inside there I've got 25 feet of paracord, and then in here I've got another 75 feet of paracord. So I've got 100 feet altogether. So that's all the line that I'm really going to need for just about everything. Next, my hunting and fishing kit. This is just a real cheap belt pack, but it's a good size for what I wanted to keep in here. So I'm going to go through some of the components. The first thing is my fishing kit. I'm not going to go through it because you've seen a million fishing kits, but it's got all the works, everything you need in there. It's made from a cigar container tube, which was a really good size for that. Next, I've got a frog gig, which it's taped up so I don't stab myself, but I can go onto the end of a stick pretty easily, and I'm imagining that it could work just as well as a fish gig. I've got on here, on the fishing kit, I've got some snare wire, really small snare wire, and then I have medium size snare wire, and then I have some 1/16 inch aircraft cable snares that I made myself. So I've got sort of 3 gauges of snares, depending on what we're going after. I've got my little cat skinner, which I use for, I can clean fish, squirrel, rabbit, and not have to use my big K-bar, which is definitely possible, but not as nice. So that little cat skinner fits easily in there. Next I've got my slingshot band and these little cool Velcro straps. They're pretty awesome. So I've got the slingshot band, and then inside of here I've got 2 kinds of shot, and I keep them in this little bag because it rattles a little bit less when it's in cloth. So just loose in here I've got larger shot, and then inside of this toothpick container I've got smaller shot. So it's got this little hole and you can just dump them out as needed. So I got 2 different size shot, and then the slingshot band. And again, if I actually want to go hunting, I'm going to take my gun. If I want to go slingshotting, I'll take my slingshot. All this is sort of, I'm going somewhere for a few days, and there might be some game, and it might be fun to sort of, try some skills. So, or practice a little bit. So this packs up a whole lot nicer than anything else. So that does it for the first 5 kits. That's just about everything. So in the next video I'm going to go over the next 5 kits, and that'll be it for the 10 kit system. So let me know if you think of anything, things you like, things you don't like, and ways that you can modify this for yourself, because everybody's is going to be different. But again, I like the way that this helps me organize things and helps me pack really quickly. Just grabbing the things that I need and not having all of this sort of in a box somewhere where I'm like, oh, do I want to take this? Do I want to take that? You know, I just take my hunting and fishing stuff. I just take my tape and cordage, you know, my utility kit, and not have to pick things out for every little trip. So I'll be right back with the other video. Gar signing off.